Good Sunday afternoon, everybody. Come on in. It's time to get Sunday dinner going, and we got a special treat this afternoon because guess what? We're finally getting a chance to celebrate Lauren's birthday, which was on July 3rd. So she's got so much family and everybody wanting to celebrate. So we get our turn this Sunday. So we're just going to do something nice and light because I can't be in the kitchen a long time today. So we're going to do something kid friendly and adult friendly. So watch because this is a good meal to have when you got a children's birthday celebration going on and also got adults there. So just going to do something familiar and just a good combination of things that children like. First of all, as you can see, my favorite, all-time favorite, we're going to do some chicken drumsticks. I've got 30 chicken drumsticks in there. I'm going to do half Cajun and half teriyaki barbecue with a splash of blueberry probably in there. Just something, little something to sweeten the deal up and to make it interesting. We're also going to be doing some baked beans and corn on the cob, which is a fan favorite. And we're going to do, let's see, the chicken, baked beans, corn on the cob, and I've got some good old beef ballpark hot dogs here. We're going to put those in the oven and bake them and roast them up real good. I'm going to do a few chicken hot dogs there by Guantley because everybody cannot eat the beef. So we're going to have a pretty good meal. And Kylie's over there marking up my table. Do not mark the table, Kylie, okay? Okay. She's here helping me this morning, but she decided to write on the table, so can't do that. Anywho, I'm going to get back to the business at hand here because it's almost 1 o'clock. This meal has got to be ready by 3:30. Everybody will be coming in. And also I'm going to be doing a vegetable salad off to the side, which will feature some zucchini, squash, some cucumbers, tomatoes, and onions. Gotta have a little something green on the side. And of course I got my brown sugar lemonade on tap is also. So we're gonna get started. Hope you're having a God bless Sunday. It's beautiful here in North Carolina. The sun is out. It's blazing hot. And I am just hoping and praying that wherever you are, the weather is good. And if it's not so good, let's just keep praying that we see it getting better throughout the day. So we're going to still always keep those prayers going up for those who are in the inclement weather. You need me, darling. She just busy back there in the background. How Juju. Juju be there in just a second. So anyway, Kylie is here this morning. She's kind of sort of helping me out and doing her. Let's switch the camera around, see if we can get her in frame. See if we can get Kylie in frame over there. Oh, let's see. Where are you, Kylie? Say hey. Can you say hey, Kylie? There she is. Say hey. She said, she ain't doing it. Okay, so we're going to get over here on the other side and get some of this food in the oven. I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start putting the chicken on the pans. I've got 2 baking pans here. And I'm just going to separate it based on, I'm going to cook half and half. I'm going to do half with the barbecue sauce, and the other half I'm going to be doing, of course, with the Cajun season. We're going to try that. Tanya and I tried out some Cajun chicken season. Kind of liked it. I kind of sort of liked it. So I'm going to go ahead and try that flavoring out. As a matter of fact, they gave her a small packet, so I'm going to have to add, of course, some stuff to it to stretch it out because they only gave her a little pack. So I'm going to do 15 on each pan here. As you know, chicken is a favorite of children, especially teenagers. They love chicken and they love the drumsticks. Every once in a while you find 1 or 2 of them that like the wings, but they love drumsticks. So get these drums. So these are nice size ones too. Now this pan here, they're kind of really real big. So I'm gonna put the big ones. If you're separating chicken out, put the big, put the like size pieces together because you may have to cook them a little bit longer. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay, so we got. So basically, this is what I'm doing on here is just to get these separated out so that I can go ahead and get them in the oven. They're gonna have to cook about an hour and a half to get them done all the way through like they need to be. So I'm going to go ahead and run these in the oven and let them start cooking for about a good 30 to 40 minutes. And then I'm going to bring them out and I'm going to put the different seasoning on them and cook them the rest of the way. So we'll be right back. Okay, it's ready to go into the oven. Got 2 pans, 15 on each. We're going to run through the oven for about 40 minutes. And I'm going to bring them out and I'm going to put the different seasoning on them. I'll let you see the seasoning that, rather the glaze that I'm going to make up to go on each one of them. So stay tuned. Okay, y'all, I've decided I'm going to load these baked beans up. So I'm crisping up some, this is turkey bacon, so keeping them healthy. There are some who don't eat pork, some who don't need pork. So I'm frying about, let's see, 8 or 10 pieces, I think, of turkey bacon. Fried up, this is crispy as you can get it. And then what I'm going to do is just chop it up, and I'm going to saute some onions. And I'm going to put it right into the baked beans. I've got a 24 serving size can of Bush's baked beans. And I've already put about a 4th cup of ketchup in there. I got to put some barbecue sauce and some brown sugar. As soon as I get all this bacon done, I'm going to come back and let y'all watch me load these beans up. You know, you can't have just plain baked beans. Now, y'all know me, I'm going to do something extra to them. So last time I did ground turkey, this time I'm doing another turkey product, some turkey bacon. So I've got my onions all ground up in my NutriBullet. Got them standing by. As soon as this bacon gets done, I'm going to go ahead and saute them, chop that bacon up, and just add them to it. So we'll be right back in just a sec. Y'all hear Kylie singing for me in the background. What you singing, Kylie? Come tell me what you're singing. Oh, she said she's singing Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Sing one more time. Can you sing one more time for Grandma? You done? Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, as you can see, I got the onions sauteed in that same skillet where I did the turkey bacon. So it's fine to just saute those onions right in that good old pan where that bacon was cooked. You got all those seasonings from the bacon going through those onions. So shortly they will be ready, and meanwhile though, I'm gonna go ahead and chop. I'm just gonna chop this bacon because it's nice and crisp. So I'm just gonna see if it'll crumble. I'll just take my hands and just basically, yeah. But I'm thinking I'm just gonna chop it up, and then when it gets all chopped up, I'm gonna mix it together. We shall return. Okay, we're about ready to load these beans up. I've got my bacon ready to go in. What I did was ran it through my NutriBullet and got it chopped up pretty good. Next, I'm going to go ahead and put those sauteed onions. I let them brown up a little bit. Yep, we got to load it up. Okay. I'll tell you the measurements on this. If you ever want to do this big old can of beans. Sorry about that, I got away from the microphone. Okay, what I've got going here is 10 slices of, if you want to use regular bacon, I use turkey bacon. This is the big 24 serving size can of Bush's baked beans. 10 slices of turkey bacon, or if you want to put more, you can put more, or you can use regular bacon. And this is 2 medium onions ground up in my NutriBullet, and my baby girl's over here, and I let her have some bacon. She's loving it. And my medium-sized onion, 2 medium-sized onions, a 1/4 cup of ketchup, and my bacon. So I'm going to mix it all. All right. And I've got to put, this is like, I'm going to put a little over 1/2 cup of, a little under 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And all I'm going to do is just mix it all up here. I got to get my barbecue sauce going. I got probably 1/2 cup of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce that I'm going to pour in there. I always put barbecue sauce in my baked beans. half a cup left in that. Yeah, about a half a cup left in there. Just make sure you get in there and mix them up really, really good, because these got to bake for about a good hour and 15 minutes. And they're going to be oh so good. Anytime you're doing baked beans, I mean, you could do hot dogs in them, ground turkey, ground beef. You can do the bacon, whatever you want to put in. Or if you got some beef you want to put in. Or you might want to try some chicken, I don't know. But anyway, it's good to load them up, because really, when these are left over the next day, you talk about something good. You can just about eat this as a meal because it has your meat in there. And I try to stay safe with the meat. You know, everybody can't eat the pork, but you know, everybody likes turkey, so I always try to do either ground turkey, or of course today I'm using the turkey bacon. When those flavors cook through those beans, you're gonna have like a good old salt and sweet taste going on there to go along with those chicken drums. I'm turning the edges of this pan up so that if they cook up, they won't cook over until and make a mess on the stove. Okay, so that's just a little tip for cooking. So these are going to cook for about 1 hour. Now, if you use a smaller size cans, then you have to use your discretion about it. You know, you'll work it out, you'll figure it out, because you'll know when they're done. Even when I cook a smaller size, I cook them about an hour to 45 minutes, but I know this has got to cook at least a good hour and 15 minutes to get everything cooked in. So I'm just going to finish turning this pan around here, and they're getting ready to go into the oven here shortly, and we'll return. Okay, the hot dogs are in the pan. They're ready to go in. I got like, 30 hot dogs in there. I'm going to put them in the oven. I'm going to just let them roast. And I'll run them under the broiler and let them brown a little bit, and they'll look just like they came off the grill. So those are the hot dogs. I got 24 beef and 6 chicken dogs. How about that? Okay, y'all, it is now time to make the glaze to go over those chicken legs. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to go ahead and do my Cajun seasoning for that. Now, this is my test kitchen, so you saw it first in my kitchen because this is something I'm just putting together. First of all, I'm gonna start with I'm gonna start with about a half a cup. This is the broth off of that chicken. Some broth off the chicken. How about let's do about a cup. Okay, that broth is nice and seasoned. And we're gonna do the Cajun first. Okay. All right. Now this seasoning here is some that we got from the chicken wing place. So I'm going to add that. That's about a 1/4 of a cup of Cajun seasoning. So if you want to, you know, I'm sure they got it in the store. I just didn't get back to the store. So just real glad that we had that from, we got it. The lady was nice enough to give us some of that seasoning. So I'm going to try to reproduce that seasoning. Not too bad. Okay, now I'm going to put in some, this is Cajun seasoning. It's salty, so I'm not going to put a lot. I don't want to get too salty. I'm going to put about we're going to start with a half a teaspoon because it seems like it has a lot of salt. And I'm going to give me another half a teaspoon of garlic powder. And, of course, you know what this is. This is honey. I hold on to this for dear life. This is all the way from you know what, I don't even know, but it still works. It's gumbo filet. I got this, honey, I'm here to tell you, and maybe somebody can correct me, but I've had that gumbo filet, I know, 20 years, so I guess it just lasts, because I can still taste it, because I always put it in my gumbo. I've been putting it in my gumbo for 20 somebody gave me that, and I've never been able to find it again. So that was a half a teaspoon of my gumbo filet. Okay. Doing good so far. And I've got some some Old Bay seasoning. It's for seafood, poultry, and salads. This is Old Bay seasoning. It doesn't have a lot of salt in it, so we're gonna put a half a teaspoon of that in there. We're just trying to create a Cajun flavor. So all y'all Louisiana folks out there, how am I doing? I'm probably missing some things, but I'm just trying to put this together to have something different with those chicken drums, okay? But it's tasting good. Yum yum. Real good flavor to it. I think I might be on to something with this, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna put some complete seasoning in there. So I'm gonna do a half a teaspoon. I'm doing a half a teaspoon on everything. Half a teaspoon of that complete seasoning. And it's kind of getting thick. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pour the rest of that seasoning from the chicken. That's gonna be real good. I think that's gonna make a little. We're gonna be wanting a dipping sauce with this. That's kind of good, and it's kind of got a little thick texture to it. Okay, I think we're doing okay. Yum yum. Okay, I can add. Look, can somebody tell me where to get real gumbo filet from? I'm telling you, I use that very sparingly, and I'm not telling you a tale because I don't make gumbo about maybe once, maybe twice a year. I had that bottle, and then I had a second container of gumbo filet. So that's yummy. That sauce is good, y'all. So I used about a cup and a half of chicken broth, a half a teaspoon of that Old Bay seasoning, a half a teaspoon of Cajun seasoning, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a half a teaspoon of complete seasoning. So those, and then of course a little bit over half a teaspoon of my gumbo filet. And I'm just mixing it up together, and that's what I'm going to douse those legs with as soon as I take them out of the oven. Okay, now that is the. I'm gonna have to keep those together because I have to know what I got going on here. Now I'm just gonna make a cranberry barbecue sauce to go over the other 15. Okay, so I'm gonna start out and we're gonna call it cranberry teriyaki barbecue. Okay, so we got 3 things going. I had about, teriyaki is very strong. At least this one is very strong. So I'm going to do a couple tablespoons of teriyaki. I'm going to rinse the bottle. Okay. Yeah, my mic. I'm going to make sure my microphone is on. Okay. So 2 tablespoons of teriyaki seasoning. And I'm going to just rinse the bottle of this Sweet Baby Ray's out. So we're going to say about 3/4 of a cup in all for the barbecue sauce. Okay, I'll empty that one out. And I've got a new little bottle here. I bought these little ones because they were on sale for like 69 cents one day. So, yeah, who knew? Okay, now that's my barbecue sauce in there. I'm just going to take my whisk. And I'm going to pour some cranberry juice in there. That's about a half a cup of cranberry juice. 100% cranberry. Don't bother that sweet baby sugar, okay, darling? Thank you so much, love.
I want some ice cream.
Ice cream? Well, when Auntie comes, I think she's going to bring ice cream, okay? I don't have any right now. And I'm going to put about 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar in there, okay? That's about 1/4 of a cup. Give it a whisk. Sweet Baby Ray's is a good barbecue sauce, but when you want to switch up that flavor just a little bit to take the edge off of the barbecue-ness, if that's such a word. So, okay. Just make sure you whip it up real good, real simple. And this can also be used as a dipping sauce. Okay. Yum yum. I can almost taste that. And I guess when I put that back in there, I will really be able to taste that cranberry. Taste that little cranberry. The cranberry gives it that little tart tang that you want in there, so that's why I'm putting the cranberry sauce in there. Just switch it up just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit, just enough to say, yum, yum, yum. Is that barbecue sauce or what? So I've got, I wanted it kind of thick, so we probably end up with a little bit over half a cup of cranberries juice in there. And that's the 100%, not the cocktail. But I guess you could use the cocktail if you wanted to. Both of these glazes are epic. That's my new word, I think.
Mommy.
Yes, darling. What you need? It's a little bit too hot for little baby girls to go outside.
Can I get some more popsicle?
I tell you what, I'm gonna try. You know, this baby been worrying me about a popsicle. I'm gonna have to try to find something free. Y'all hold on, let me put some. No, you already had 2 pickles. She loves everything. She ate 2 pickles. She ate Oreo cookies, chips, oatmeal. So I'm just love. Yes. I'm gonna make you a popsicle. How about that? I'm gonna put it in the freezer, okay? Y'all hold on, let me make her a popsicle right quick, y'all. Okay, now these are the ones that are gonna get the barbecue seasoning on them. Okay, so we cooked them both. I cooked the bigger pieces a little bit longer. So what I better do first, so I think I need to turn them over. They got pretty crisp up on that side. So let's douse them first, and then I'm gonna turn them over. Whew, it smells so wonderful, y'all. So good. Wonderful. Norika's here now, honey, so it's on and popping. They having a blast from the past, because I think they haven't seen each other in a couple of days. So the rest of these came, Uber brought these. The flavor train be pulling up in here in a little bit. I'm almost there, y'all. So I'm just going to douse these up very good, and then let me get that one a little bit better. I'm going to flip that one over. And they're going back in the oven for about another 15 to 20 minutes, I think is what I got on these. And then they'll be ready for the table, y'all. The meal is practically done. The baked beans, of course, they got about another 15 minutes, and then everything will be ready. Oh, I got to do the corn. Lord, don't let me forget the corn. Heaven forbid I forget the corn. So everything about 3:30, I think everything will be ready to eat. Move that over. Hope y'all are either sitting down having dinner or well, it's kind of early for dinner. I don't like to eat dinner too early. I really don't like to eat dinner until about 5:30 or 6. But I try to have it ready around here. 3:30, 4 o'clock, you know. Okay, that one has already been turned. Okay, so we got everything turned. Oh, that sauce is wonderful. Whew. To live for. To live for. So we're gonna get the sauce on these real good. Run them back through and let it sort of glaze on there a little bit. Matter of fact, I even might turn the low broiler on, and they'll go ahead and do what they need to do. It's only like 15 minutes left, and everything will be ready to come out of the oven. I think while I do the corn, this will finish cooking. Okay. And if the sauce is left over, if anybody wants to dip, they can use the remaining sauce as the dipping sauce. I think I pretty much am going to leave them. Probably in these, well, maybe not. I think I'm going to take them up because, you know, those those foil pans that you buy at the Sam's Club or wherever you buy yours from, I buy the big pack that has like 30 in there for like $8 or $9, which is, to me, just phenomenal. I like them because when you cook food like this, even if whether you cook it in there or not, once you get done with the pan, honey, you just flip that thing in the trash and go about your business.
That's enough. That's enough.
Okay, I think those are doused enough.
That's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Are y'all mocking me? They're not messing with me. Okay. It's amazing the things that children do to amuse themselves. Okay, now, so these are ready to go into the oven to glaze over, and they'll be out in the next 15 minutes. Okay, y'all, I'm going to do a real quick little salad with cucumbers, zucchini, tomatoes, and onions. And I'm sure y'all know how to peel just to peel a cucumber. Just get you a nice sharp knife, get it under there like that, and just run straight down. Unless now, if you got a what do you call it, a peeler, potato peeler, we'll peel it nicely. Can't put my hands on mine right now, but that's all it is. It'll peel it a lot, peel it off a lot thinner. But it's just so simple to do. So somebody was at the house the other day showing me a video they were doing for fun that they didn't know how to peel a cucumber. So it's real simple to do. So anyway, we're gonna get these veggies cut and sliced, peeled, and in a bowl so we can go ahead and put some salad dressing on them. So I'm just gonna take these cucumbers like so and just cut them in little, as thin as I can get them, about like so. This is a pretty good size. I'll say a large cucumber, not an extra large. Somebody gave these to me the other night at the Arts Council, fresh out of the garden, I suppose. I was glad to see them. I managed to get 2 or 3, so this is the last thing I'm having to prepare for this meal. And this is just something so we'll have some veggies. We have to have veggies now. And we're going to do the zucchini. Now, for whatever reason, I like zucchini with the skin on. So I'm just going to cut these, same thing, just cut them up just like so. I'm going to do 2 of these because these are kind of small size. But zucchini, they're very kind of exhausted right now. I can't even think the nutrients, but they're healthy. Suffice it to say, zucchinis are healthy. Okay. And for those of you who might be careful, Kylie. For those of you who might be kind of faint of heart as far as cutting veggies with your hands like this, just put a limb on the counter and just slice them like this. And try to get them as thin as you can. Okay, I've got everything out of the oven. So just get them going in your bowl like that. And before I cut any more, I'm going to go ahead and toss them a little bit so I can get them mixed up really good. This is a big spoon, but I'm going to use it anyhow. So get them all mixed up there. Got about half of this zucchini left to cut, but this is just a real simple little process. And I'm going to be cutting up some tomatoes and some onion. I got some sweet Vidalia onion to go in there. Vidalia onions, as you know, are very good. That's a little wrinkly, ugly little spot right there. I don't want that on there. Cut it right off. Get these cut up. And you know, you could also cook zucchini squash as well. So got all that going there, all that goodness going. And the reason I'm putting them in this bowl here is because it has a lid, and I'm gonna toss it back and forth until we get ready to sit down and eat. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my onion right here on the counter, and I'm gonna slice so it'll be in like ringlets, like so, as thin as you can. Now these are now you know what, I bought the onions and get them, and they were really strong. This is something to stick your nails in there to hold it. That's what I do. I don't even have nails. So when it gets to the point, turn it on the other side. I wish you could hear my great grandbabies in there. They're just singing and humming. These babies love to sing. They love to hum. Norik sings his song. I don't know what the name of it is. I probably couldn't record it anyway. But he does such a good. He loves it. Well, I have no clue what they're in there singing, but it sounds so sweet and angelic. Okay. Somebody's trying to send me a YouTube notification. I can't answer y'all right now, darlings, because I am cutting onions. Okay, so that's the everything. I think I'm gonna have to transfer this because I don't have any space now for my tomatoes. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do anyway, I'm gonna have to get a bigger bowl. I don't know if I got a bigger bowl, so can y'all hold on a sec? Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna pour me some of this classic vinaigrette, balsamic vinaigrette. It's in Food Line. I always mix it with my raspberry vinaigrette. About a fourth of a cup of each one of those, and then both of them are by Food Line. Food Line vinaigrette raspberry. I love that flavor. And I also put my rice vinegar in there just to tart it up a little bit. And of course I'm going to put a little bit of brown sugar in. Okay, let's move it back. Can you hear them singing? Now this is a 2 and a 3-year-old. They're not on the phones. They're not on those games. They're just finding little stuff for 2-year-olds to do. And what these two little 2-year-olds like to do is sing. If I put the mic in front of them, they probably would stop. I don't know if y'all can hear them or not, but they sound so sweet. Let's turn that camera. There we go. My space is tight over here. Okay. So what I've got, a fourth of a cup of balsamic vinaigrette and almost a fourth of a cup of my raspberry vinaigrette. Okay, now I got a fourth of a cup. Now I'm going to put a couple tablespoons of brown sugar in so that that'll sweeten the pot a little bit. Okay. Move those off to the side so y'all. Woo, got my camera cord there in the way. Okay, there we go. And we're just going to take and give it a stir. Give it a nice little stir there. Because this is what I'm going to pour over those veggies. Okay. I need just enough on there to coat them and to give them a little bit of flavor. I need a little bit of salt to go in there to blend it out. A little bit of salt, about a half a teaspoon of salt. And just make sure you stir it up really, really, really good. Get all that seasoning. Wonderful. A dash of complete seasoning goes in here. Just a dash. All I needed was a dash. So the flavor train hadn't gotten here yet, so even the birthday girl isn't here, so good. I get a chance to clean my kitchen up before they get here. Yes, Nori. Yeah. Yes. Okay, wait until Grandma finishes what she's doing right now, okay? So what I'm going to do, I need just that, my rest of my little bit of sugar that didn't get in there. That's all I needed. What I'm going to do is go ahead and pour this on top of that. Then I'm going to do the tomatoes separate because I don't want the tomatoes to break up too much. Okay. Oh my goodness, I forgot my little bit of garlic powder. A little bit of garlic powder. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is give that a stir with the garlic powder. I'm going to pour most of this. What are y'all doing? Okay, Kylie, I need you to pick those cookies off the floor now. It's amazing. Child, I have to keep my floor clean. They'll eat it right off the floor. Jesus help us. Okay, so we're going to pour most of this right on top like so. Okay. Do about that much. And then what I'm going to do is take my lid and put it on there, and I'm going to start tossing it back and forth. Then I'll put the tomatoes on separate. So you see how that goes through there like so. That's all it's doing. And you know the veggies are going to make their own little water after it sits for a while. But I'm going to do this back and forth a few times and let it set. Now what I'm going to do while that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and chop my tomatoes and put them in there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I can just watch screen and just, well, first I'll show you what size I'm going to cut those tomatoes into. As soon as I get my sharp knife back, because you have to have a sharp knife now. These tomatoes are kind of soft. I thought they were more firm than this, but they're not. So we're going to slide it off to the side, and I'll just get the tomatoes. What I want to see.
I was a popsicle.
Okay, just 1 minute. Can you wait? Give me a minute.
And I was a cupcake, and I gotta get something.
Really? Don't open the freezer. Don't hold the freezer open, baby. Okay. Yeah, I don't even think those little. I've tried to make them some little popsicles.
Come on, it's the cake.
I don't think they're ready yet. Okay, so just side pieces like about that size. Okay, so let me just go and cut the rest of them. I'll be right back. Okay, got my tomatoes all chopped, and I put them in a little bit of that sauce, and I put about a half a teaspoon of salt over them. Now I'm just going to incorporate the other veggies, and then we're going to toss them. And I think I'll leave them in this bigger bowl. They'll be easier to get to. Okay, like so. Everything's going to be real marinated up wonderfully here shortly. Okay. Just give them a toss. You don't have to. Well, I almost turned my whole camera deal over there. Okay, let's get it back. Let's get it back upright, y'all. Okay, we're almost done here. As y'all can hear, my little help is in the background. Yeah, okay, there we go. So we're just going to toss these a few more times. And what I want this to do is to chill a little bit. So I'm going to sit it in the fridge until time to eat it. So this will make a nice, cool little salad. Because we got a lot of, well, I guess probably a lot of carbs and other kind of stuff too going on. It's not so bad. We got chicken, we got hot dogs, and we got baked beans and corn. So that makes a pretty, I don't know why that cord gets across there. Okay, here we go. There we go, honey. My camera person just ain't flipped apart today. Okay, so now we got it going just like I want it, y'all. It's ready. Isn't that a pretty little side salad for dinner? And I think the kids will like it too because it has that little sweet taste to it. So hold on and I'll show the entire meal because everything's ready now, y'all. Okay, y'all, everything is ready. This birthday celebration for Lauren. I've got Cajun chicken, barbecue, and cranberry chicken. Those are the sauces. Corn on the cob. We got the hot dogs already. The baked beans with bacon. The buns back there. And we got a nice little salad on the side. And of course, we got our flavor train to start rolling in. Hold on. The flavor train is rolling in. So I'm getting ready to say, keep those prayers going up so the blessings will continue to come down. Listen, y'all, I love you guys. And until I decide to cook again, I'm going to say love you. Thank you for tuning in, watching me. This is a light meal today, but this is a birthday meal. So that's how we're rolling today. So until I decide to cook it again, I'm going to say love you and toodaloo. Keep those prayers going up now so the blessings will continue to come down. Okay, see, there they come. The kids are coming in now. The birthday girl isn't here yet. There's Man Tania and, of course, Kylie and Norris and Tony's coming in the door. Everybody's getting here. So the flavor train is pulling in. It's rolling. There's Lisa coming in. So the kids are all here. We just want to get this meal going, y'all. So until I cook again now, y'all, toodles.